I think I'm going to go through my closet again today. That is my stuff hanging there, both top and bottom. There's just too much that I can't wear while I'm nursing. And even though I'm like, well, if I nurse for the next 3 months, now historically it might be another year and 3 months, but if I nurse for the next 3 months, I don't want to have to go weed through those clothes for 3 months. So I'm going to fold up what I can and take those out. So like, I don't exactly, oh, I'm getting a call. I'll come back. I'll tell you in a minute. That was my dad. He was just having breakfast, doing a little workout, and then going to go walk up and see my mom at the hospital. He's been staying at the transplant house in Rochester, which is a beautiful facility. Everybody there seems really kind, and it's very affordable. So that is just such a blessing. Okay, so what I was going to talk to you about was clothing and like fabrics. I don't know what it is, but like I just cannot handle certain fabrics. It's not like a sensory issue thing. It's like I sweat like crazy in these synthetic fabrics. Which is like, I know fast fashion is like a trending word. Is that what it is? Like the stuff I buy at Walmart, like I sweat in it so bad. And so I have to be careful what I get. And I still don't even know like which fabric is it I should be wearing, like cotton and linen. I don't know. My typical like uniform, like my everyday, like when I wake up in the morning, I don't want to make decisions. When I go to bed at night, I don't want to make decisions. Every night it's like black sweatpants and a tank top. And so every morning it's like put on some jeans, a black tank top, another black tank top so I can do the 2-shirt method for nursing, and a cardigan. Like today I'm wearing this hooded thing that I've gotten from Stitch Fix just for something a little different because I'm like, I wear the same thing every day. Typically that's fine with me. I don't care. Let's talk about this a minute. I've got short sleeves, long sleeves, mostly. My husband, organized by like fabric weight and sleeve length and color. He's so organized. Okay, we have one extra pillow in our house. That's where it is. We had some paint that I had put online a long time ago to see if anybody wanted. They said they did, they never came to get it. So the paint is still sitting there. I need to just get rid of it. And then this thing of flavored water is just like, it's a reward that the kids can earn. So it's sitting here in my closet. That's what happens when you're the mom. If I were to come in here and pick out an outfit to wear, like it's morning, I'm like, what do I need to wear? I'm gonna be like, nope, 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 nope. This is a nursing shirt, but the fabric on this one, I just can't, like it makes me sweat. So I need to just get rid of it. But I love I love nursing shirts. They're so convenient. So what I would do is I would grab one of these 2 black tank tops and then I'd be like, is it hot or cold today? If it's kind of warm, I would grab a short sleeve cardigan. Otherwise, I'd grab a long sleeve cardigan and then that's it. Like I would wear like 2 or 3 of these and like 4 of those. Why do I have all these clothes that I don't wear? This one is 95% rayon, 5% spandex. It is cute. It's a fairly decent color on me, but if I'm gonna sweat, I'll sweat anyway, who am I kidding? But if I'm gonna sweat, I really don't want to put it on, so I need to go through my clothes. What do you guys do with your clothes, like you personally? Like I know kids' clothes, we can consign them, we can garage sale them, we can donate them. Typically for my stuff, if I have like really nice things that have barely been worn, I will try to sell. Otherwise, like I suppose save it for a garage sale, thrift store. Same stuff as what we do with our kids' clothes, right? Why is this so hard to do with mom's clothes? I think one of the reasons this can be harder with adult clothes is because we aren't outgrowing our clothes the way kids do, right? So we expect that if we buy a shirt for our kids, they're going to wear it for 6 months to a year and a half, depending on like how fast or slow your kids grow. And then we're going to pass it on to somebody else, right? Like it's going to come out of our home. But for adult clothes, like we kind of plan like we're going to buy it and we're going to wear it out. But that's not always the case, and we don't always love everything that we get. But when our sizes aren't fluctuating so much, like I said, unless you're having a baby, when your sizes aren't fluctuating so much, it can be like, oh, we might as well just keep it. We'll use it sometime for something. Like it's perfectly good. There's no reason to get rid of it. But it's another decision you have to make, right? It's another, when I'm going through, it's another no that I have to say. And I make so many decisions every day. I don't want to come across as like, I don't want to make decisions, I'm lazy. I'm making decisions all the time. So those decisions of like, when do I need to thaw out the meat for supper? What do we need to put on the grocery list? When should I pay this bill? Should we hang our Christmas lights now or later? When should I bring the tree down? Should we get matching outfits this year for Easter? I don't know. There are like so many decisions, right? Like, I mean, I was just making my bed and I'm like, should I pull it up past my pillow or put it under my pillow? Doesn't matter. Nope. So I don't want to make so many extra decisions. So if there are things that I can cut out, which is easy peasy, my wardrobe, take out the stuff that I know I'm not pulling out and loving, take those out, get rid of those, good to go. Now, I did do this before, and maybe you're at the stage where you need to just take stuff out and put it in like a maybe pile. So I would take out all the clothes that I didn't love, that weren't working great, put them in a plastic tote in my basement, and then I didn't like set like a time limit, but I went several months before I was like, oh yeah, where is that one shirt? and it was like a shirt from high school. Went and found it, put it on for the Super Bowl game, took it off, and I was like, I didn't need that. When it comes to clothing and making decisions like this, I'm a big fan of like a maybe pile. No, in life in general, like I am not a fan of maybe. I'm like, let your yes be yes and your no be no. But when it comes to your clothing, they're expensive. Clothes are expensive. So take that pile, set it aside where it's out of the way, not a stack on your dresser. Like that's visual clutter. That's going to start making you feel bad. Literally like put it in a plastic sack and go stick it in your basement or in your attic, whatever you have for a storage space. Get it out of the way. And then think on it. And if you haven't gone to pull those pieces, you haven't missed them, then it's time to decide, do I need to sell this, give it away, what to do with it. Took just enough time telling you what I'm going to do with it. Now the baby needs me. So I'm going to do that a little bit later, and then I will update you. Hey, sweet boy. I will update you and let you know how my closet turns out. It took me 6 hours to get back in here and be able to go through my clothes. I had to wait for my husband to come home. So this is the same process I use when I'm going through my children's closets and just figuring out what they're going to keep. So absolutely everything comes out of the closet. It gets laid across the bed like that. And then I go through each item one by one. And so if I'm doing it with the kids, I would say keep or give. And give can be like, we're going to sell it. We're going to take it to a thrift store. We're going to like whatever. It just means it's leaving this area. It's not going back in the closet. Keep obviously means we're going to keep it and it goes back in the closet. So I'm going to unload my closet onto my bed and then I'm going to start that process. Okay, now this is the part that I know makes some people feel really guilty. For me, I think this is kind of the fun part of just edifying the closet. This is a Matilda Jane piece that I really like. My daughter and I actually share this, my oldest daughter and I. So that's something that would go in the keep pile. I have the crib right here, so I'm just going to be hooking things on the crib. On the right side is going to be keep, and on the left side will be give. I don't know if that's backwards to you guys. Anyway, so then I'll just go through each piece. Just quickly, to me, I'm like keep, keep, keep. I did not ever like the way these sleeves fit me on this one. It's a cute cardigan. It's, I mean, similar to like what I'm wearing in style. Not one that I'm going to wear again, so give. I'm going to put that one on the end there. And I might even just pop them off the hangers so I'm not tempted to hang them back up. Same thing here. I kind of bought this impulse. It doesn't look that great on me. Don't love it. That's a give. I need a good black t-shirt. And then after I go through all this, I will determine where things are going to go in the closet. So I don't worry about sleeve length or colors right now. Right now I'm just keep or give. I'm going to keep the process going. This is a keep. I like that cardigan. You know, I don't wear this much. I'm not super confident in light colors like that, but it's still pretty new and I do think I will wear it. Celebrate absolutely everything. Definitely keeping that. That funny story on that. That was a trademark I was trying to get and it just became way too expensive. We put hundreds of dollars into that and they keep wanting different information, and then I signed up with some lawyer that is not necessarily doing exactly what I wanted to on that. And so I might just let it go, and that's really sad. So some of these, like this t-shirt I have in memory of my nephew. We wore these for his funeral. This is a Clear Lake shirt. I grew up in Clear Lake. This is maybe not one that I would wear often, but I do wear it because we have matching shirts in this family. We all have our Clear Lake shirts. This one I wear around the house. You know, this cardigan, it's got short sleeves. I don't wear it too often, but I do like it in the summer because it is a lighter weight. You can see right through it. And I do like to wear it with like a tank top type dress. This tank top, I don't love the way it fits, but I need to get another black tank top. So that'll kind of go in my maybe pile. I wasn't going to have. I was just going to have to keep and give, but that one's got to be thought about. I love this cardigan. I'd like to find some more like this. This is from Rue 21. So definitely keeping that one. You know, I've been wanting a denim shirt for so long, and I don't love the way this one looks. I bought 2 denim shirts, so I don't reach for it often, but I think I might wear it in the summer. So I will hang on to that one for now. Now this is this is the end of my closet. This is easy. Like, these are pretty much all give. Yeah, they're either like, I don't wear a lot for just t-shirts. I don't really wear much for like graphic shirts. So these will all be given. I do like to keep like one shirt. Actually, my daughter had gotten, it's huge. My daughter had gotten this from the parade, I believe, and she gave it to me and she was so excited. So I keep one, like, you know, if you just needed a t-shirt for something, I'm going to paint or I don't know. All right, so I'm going to, this is a nursing shirt. I'm going to keep working through these piles, and then I'll show you when I get it all put back in there. Got kind of stuck on this one for a minute. I love a good black shirt. Like it's kind of weird that I'm wearing this today. Typically I just wear black shirts. And this one is really nice. I like the detail. I like that it is not just a plain black t-shirt. However, every time I wear this one, it rides up in the back. Like the fabric just rides up. So this one is going to have to be a give. That was easy peasy. That actually only took me, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 minutes to go through every single piece in my closet. Now, I know this was easier for me because I have done this a lot. This is just kind of a way of life for me. And it's easy for me to be like, I can keep or give because my sizes have changed so much and just because, you know, like what I need to wear right now for nursing. So this is a pile of keep. This closest side here is keep, and then that on the end right there is a give pile. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting things back in the closet. I just put a few sweaters back in here and see how that looks. While I was going through my long sleeves and my cardigans, I did notice that I have a couple of cardigans that are just plain black ones. And I was reminded that I don't really love either one. Actually, I think I had 3. I don't love any of them. One of them I keep because it's a lighter weight. The 2 are like the same, kind of that sweatery type. I don't think I have one in my hand. That sweatery type material. This one here. I think it is White Stag. It's a Walmart brand one. And I love it, but like it's really worn out. The other one, it's like crunchy. I don't know. We've used the same laundry soap forever, but there's some kind of buildup happening on that one. The material is not wearing well. So I would like to get rid of both of these and get a new black cardigan. You can see that one's like ripped up there at the seam, which I can stitch that, but I just need to look for one. And I know that I've known that for a long time, but I wear black tank tops all the time. So I usually wear a black tank top and a black cardigan. So it's been kind of out of sight, out of mind. But I know if you're watching this, you might be kind of similar to me and you might be like, what's in the background? Is their home nice and tidy? What kind of stuff? Like, I'm not judgy. I'm just curious. And so if you're in that place right now, let me tell you, these things under here, did I just give you a shot of my bum? So sorry. These things here are fire blankets. That if there were a fire, we pop this open and you can like put it over yourself like a shield. I have one for me and one for the baby that I keep by my bed. My husband has some on his side. Our big kids have them all by their beds too. We've got one in the kitchen if there was a fire on the stove that we could throw over. Thankfully, we've never had to use it, but it's just one of those things that I'm really grateful that we do have. So it's called a fire blanket. It's 5:30 at night and it's getting dark out. So I have to use a little bit of artificial lighting. I just finished up. I ended up on a couple of phone calls. This actually didn't take me very long to do this at all. Like it took minutes to go through and do all of this. 21 items of clothing, 21 shirts are leaving my closet for good. I no longer have to put these on and think, is that going to be tight? Can I deal with those tight sleeves? Is this going to be riding up in the back? Am I going to sweat in this shirt? I don't have to wonder anymore because these are going to go. So now we're on to the part where I need to decide, am I going to just drop them off at a thrift store? Am I going to list them on Marketplace? Am I going to see if a friend would like these? What do I do? So most likely what I'm going to do right now, just because it is the dead of winter here in North Iowa, I'm going to throw all of these into a bag and set them in my garage sale pile. I have an ongoing pile of like things that need to leave our home. So I'm going to go put it in my garage sale pile and deal with it when we have a garage sale. So I'll just put them on hangers, hang them up, and mark them cheap and let them go. I am so grateful to have this done because now I can get on to enjoying other things that do not involve figuring out what to wear. So tonight, my girls made some pineapple upside down cake and my oldest daughter made some enchiladas. I'm gonna go enjoy that. If you are just starting out doing this, have I talked too much today? If you're just starting out doing this, let me encourage you, just start with one thing. Like, don't be like, I'm gonna go tackle my wardrobe and take it all on, unless you think you can. Start with just your shirts, just your jeans, just your yoga pants, sweatpants, just your underwear drawer. How old is your underwear? Don't answer that. But start with like one area, go through your socks, like one area, tackle that. Another day, come back and tackle another area, unless you feel like you have that momentum and you can keep going. But this took minutes. This is manageable. You can do this, and I definitely think you should. Hello, young Mr. Awesome. I got so excited to go do something else, I forgot to show you guys the after. So my clothes definitely have more room to breathe. It's going to be a lot easier to pick out clothes. I know there's not a lot there, but you guys, I'm wearing the same stuff over and over anyway. Do I really need more options? Probably not. All of the shirts that I'm getting rid of, bagged up, ready to go and leave this room. I want to share with you this really quick. If there's a shirt that you're like, oh, I really love the way this feels. I love this fabric. Or if you're like, I do not like this fabric. What is this? I don't want to buy this again. Okay, you know on a shirt, typically you'd look at this tag like right back here. If it is not on that tag, look down at the left side, like kind of like right here at the left hip area, And then you can see the material. So this one is 65% polyester, 32% rayon, and 3% spandex. So I know polyester makes me sweat. I will not be getting much more in polyester, apparently. I didn't know. I liked it. It was kind of cute. It just never hung right on me, and then I would get really warm. Hope this encouraged you to go through your clothes or some other area of your home that you've been needing to weed through and declutter, and just make it the space that you want it to be. So for me, I want to be able to walk into my closet, find clothes that I love and put them on, and not have to weed through all the things that I don't love. And I don't want to have to feel guilty anymore for whatever I spent on these or how long I've held on to them and not really worn them. It's time for them to go. Also time for me to go. So thanks for watching, and as always, go out and do something awesome. See ya!